Hey YouTube, Nova Piper here again on, geez, what day is this? Saturday, I think. I reuse these Tim Hortons cups all the time, and today I made a pot of coffee in the percolator. I opened a fresh can of beans and they were all oily. I was like, holy shit. Same brand I always buy, but they were repackaged. They're local, organic hippie coffee. It just tastes really good. It's an Italian roast. And anyway, it clogged up my grinder, so I had to jam it, and to get all the packed up. Man, it's windy. Get all the packed up shit out of it. And anyway, it's enough coffee in this cup for probably like over a pot. And man, let me tell you, it's glorious. I like really strong coffee. It's windy out, man, and it's a little, well, -5 out. And -5, but it's windy and the snow's blowing around, as you can see. Trying something different today. I usually have specific pipes for specific blends. So today what I did is I'm smoking Mississippi River in my Dagner P2 poker, blue collar poker. I usually smoke English blends in this exclusively, strong English blends. So I got so many pipes. I got some nice pipes that I don't smoke very often because it's like, oh, this is going to be my non-English pipes, And I don't smoke a lot of. I smoke mostly English, right? So I don't get to smoke them very often. So I'm going to say, all right, well, let's see what happens. Smoke different. Smoke a Virginia-based tobacco in it, and let's see how it tastes, right? If it goes to pipe or anything like that, I'll let it rest for a few days before I try it again, and then maybe I'll smoke another bowl of this in it, and then I'll switch to an English, or do the same thing. Then I'll smoke a Virginia in a pipe that I smoke really strong Latakia blends in. That Eric Stockeby pipe, I smoke that all the time. The only reason I smoke it all the time is because I really like, it's a nice pipe. And I was only smoking maybe maybe 2 bowls a week. So that's why I was smoking that one all the time. It's a nice pipe. So now I'm kind of digging out my not older pipes, but some of my different pipes, right? Giving them a try. This has only got a little bowl in it. I don't want to be out here too long. I found the Mississippi River's it's a little dry in the can. It's not too dry. I was smoking good. I put the little rehumidifier button in there. Check it again there tonight. Doesn't usually take long with them things. And then if it gets to the right consistency, the right humidity level, I just pop it out, put the lid back on. It'll stay good for a few weeks. Yeah. Little breezy out, bundled up. 5 layers on today with a hat and a hood. Reading lots of your comments. Everybody's all, hey man, sorry about you losing your job and all this, and I'm totally enjoying it. I really needed this break. I've been just laying on the couch, watching TV, playing video games, my laptop. Maybe that's what I'll talk about. I've always liked playing video games. I got lots of different hobbies, right? Music, I'm passionate about music my whole life. Big time. Don't want to make a career out of it. Then it'll just be a job. Anything like that. Anybody who's gigged, holy shit, you know, gotta haul your own gear, set it up, play, tear it down, watch out for drunks, get paid. It's a lot of work, right? I'm like farting around in the basement. I got enough gear down there. I got a whole stage, for Christ's sakes, man. Smoke machines. Do a video about that. But yeah, I'm pretty nerdy into technology too. I'm kind of I'm a Linux whore. I got a Linux server running in there, and I just fart around on it, do all kinds of different stuff, websites, and I run dedicated game servers. I play all kinds of different video games, from like Minecraft to friggin' Fallout 4 or something, you know, and everything in between, simulators, stupid top-down games. Did some game programming. That's what I'm oh, here comes the wind, holy shit, you should see that, wow. Man, I can see the wind over there, it's coming off my neighbor's roof, holy shit. Couldn't even see. But yeah, you know, I'm a programmer, so I like to play around with code and scripting, and, you know, computer games is a good way to do that. And of course, Linux. You know, I got a Linux box set up. I don't know if you guys know anything about Linux or not. It's a different operating system. You know, you can run it on practically anything, literally. You know, Android is Linux. You know, on your phone, you can run it on practically, you name it, you can run it on there. And it's free. It's way better than Windows. I had a buddy of mine staying with me, brings home these laptops he buys right dirt cheap. And you know, they're all screwed up and full of viruses and shit, so I just wiped them clean. I popped Linux on it, right? I said, look, man, here. All you're going to do is go on Facebook and YouTube or, you know, Kodi, download shit, Facebook and shit and whatever. Netflix works on it. So I just put Linux on there, right? And he said he's never seen his computer work better than it ever has worked before with Linux on it. He doesn't have a clue how to use it. It's come a long way. But I just, I got a box set up, no keyboard or monitor, right? I just log in remotely. It's all console. I think I'm running, I run Debian on it. I'm a Debian guy. I learned on Slackware. Then I got into the, all kinds of different distros. I tried Yopper for a while. That was fun. I even did Gentoo. That was crazy. It's hardcore, man. Gotta compile everything from source. You know, then I found Ubuntu and I went, yeah. And I tried Mint. Linux Mint is friggin' super duper fantastic. It's all based on Debian. So I just run Debian on my server. I got Mint on my buddy's laptop. I had a quad boot computer going. I had OpenSUSE and Mint and Arch Linux. I think it was Arch and Windows all going on the same machine. The stupid UEFI boot shit, though, it doesn't say very stable. It's pretty tricky, especially I had it on a laptop, right, and a desktop, and oh man. But anyway, you know, I like my Linux. I was playing around the last 2 days trying to get a game server. Me and another guy that got laid off, we play video games sometimes. Stupid game we're playing, I said, I'm going to try to run a dedicated server on my Linux box, and there's very little documentation on it, so anyway, I got it working last night. We're going to try it today, see if it works. It does work, but I'm going to try it multiplayer, see how stable it is and how well it works for multiplayer. Kind of limited by my bandwidth. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people might say, what the fuck is he talking about? That has nothing to do with pipes. You know, that's what I like about pipe videos, right? Learn about different people, though. It's not always about pipes. There's only so many tobacco reviews, and you can only talk about your pipe so many times, and you know, you can only talk about how much fucking winter sucks so many times. So you know, it's always fun to learn what other people do for fun and hobbies, right? one thing technology, right? Nerd note with computers. You know, writing code or setting things up, and you know, a lot of times I'll have more fun trying to get something to work than actually using it. You know, trying to get Linux. I love like setting up computers and configuring Linux on them, but you know, once I'm done, it's like, okay, now what? You know? It's kind of fun when things don't work. As long as I got a backup, I guess. My music, man, I love my music. I even combine hobbies, right? So I'm into technology and stuff. And when I was a kid, I always used to make models, and you know, I like doing little detail work like that. So I started building my own guitar pedals. You could buy kits, and then I started sourcing the parts myself from electronic, you know, distributors, like great big engineering catalogs, right? You know, and ordering parts and buying the circuit boards that were pre-printed, and then solder it all together and modify them, and you know, making vintage fucking guitar effects. Wow. Any of you guys into guitar and tube amps? TS-808 tube screamers by Ibanez. It's like you can't get one better, and fuck, I've got so many of them and so many modded ones, and they're mint. Man, I sell them to people. I know a few guys that are touring with them, are recording with them. You can't buy better pedals, right? I started off with an old Crybaby wah-wah pedal, and I modded that. It's a nice one from the 80s with a stack of dimes inducer, so I put a true bypass mod on it, and added some gain and volume to the sweep, so when you sweep it, it gets more gain and more volume. And of course, with a tube amp, it's different with solid state amps, right? But with tube amps, man, they're, you know, I even built a tube amp, you know. So, you know, same thing. I combine my hobbies. So, you know, yeah, I got some time off, and people would say to me, some people say they go crazy if they didn't work, they wouldn't know what to do with all that time. And it's like, fuck, not me. I got lots to do, man. Yeah, I got everything here. I really gotta do is clean some space off. Working on a little room in my house with, I moved my desktop computer into the living room, and then I got my laptop, but I got some monitors on my desk. So I can just hook my laptop up out there if I want to sit at my desk and use my computer. So I want a video game, I can just sit on the couch, right? I got a nice big 60-inch TV to do that with. But I want to set up my little lab, as I call it, right? You know, have all my electronic stuff set up, and my little, you know, boxes of parts and components there, and you know, my solder station, and you know, my Dremel station, and you know, and all that kind of stuff, and have it set up out there. It might be cool. Kind of working on it. Yeah. I think I'll call this video not really talking about pipes, or, you know, it's like a foreign language. You know what I'm talking about. People that are into it know what I'm talking about. People that aren't, what the fuck is Linux? What's he talking about? What's a stack of dimes inducer? What's a tube screamer? Wow, this coffee, man. I'm going to vibrate after that. But yeah, man. I'm totally enjoying temporary retirement. Temporary retirement. It doesn't taste too bad in this pipe. You know, I smoke, like I was saying earlier. It's working out okay. Good tobacco. But man, she's freaking windy. The snow's blowing like crazy, so I'm going to let you guys go. Video's running a bit long, so y'all take care. And, yeah, enjoy your pipes. We'll see ya.